Alright, just about ready to start. That's enough of that. Yeah, more Curse of Darkness tonight. One thing I will say before we start is that I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but there is a fan in the background. It hit almost 100 degrees today. And my room never, ever cools off. So, I'm gonna leave the fan on tonight for the sake of not cooking myself to death over the course of this stream. I certainly hope you guys will understand. It'll be just a little bit of an annoying noise in the background, if anything. Because otherwise it's going to boil in here, and I will not survive the stream. But anyways, let's move on from that, and let's go ahead and... There we go. There it goes. I was worried for a second there. Now, we don't need to watch the opening again. Oh, hey, it doesn't play it. That's good. There we go. Open up our save here. Oh, hey! Nice to see you, Robert. And I, too, have been playing Super Mario RPG, actually. I'm not that far in it. I haven't had a whole lot of time to dedicate to it, but, I think it's a very interesting game. Okay, where were we? How to get the frog fuchsia's dude to talk to you again? Hold on, gotta get used to the controller layout again. Can you tell I've been using any controller that's not the original Xbox controller? Because I forgot where the black and white buttons were for a second. Will that lead? Yes, that will lead to somewhere new. I'll take it. I really like this item stealing mechanic. I need to know why this game is so quiet, though, like, really. Ooh. And who are you? Hey, Golem, you want to lay off him so I can... No? Okay. I wanted to steal his item. Guess he's just dead now. Always have to wonder where we are in these. The answer for this game is nearly always going to be a combat hallway, but you know. That's pretty much par for the course for Castlevania in 3D. I made it to the Rose Town. I have not made it very much farther than that, though. Oh, God. go? Oh, I see. He's just down there. That's fine. Basically, I've seen the cutscene where Gino gets, like, brought to life, but I haven't actually met up with him yet. Oh, I hate this motherfucker. Come here. Golem, leave him alone. Okay. So, wait a minute. I'm willing to bet there's gonna be another ghost there. Wish the later games would have had parts where Mario and the others mime out what's happening. Yeah, that game has a lot of charm to it that, like, no future Mario RPG has. Hello, Jay. Nice to see you. But let's be honest, the brand of Mario RPGs is losing features as they go. So... okay, did we miss anything? No? Let's just jump down here. We should be on the first floor now. You've been napping for 6 hours? Oh. Jay, it sounds like your sleep schedule's just a little bit fucked up. That's okay, mine is too. I can't fall asleep until like 5 a.m. And then when I do sleep, it's only for about 4 hours. Because I am a healthy person with a healthy sleep schedule. You know, that's fair. I don't like the heat either. Heat gives me, like, headaches. You know what? Fuck it. God, that ability is busted. Here, let's take a look at his, chart, actually. So we need 90, and he has 22. Alright. We still can't make a new Knuckle. Sure. We can make a new axe, though. I want to make a new Knuckle so that I can, like... Is this the one I have equipped? I don't even know. I think it is. You know what, let's just switch to Allie here for a little bit. Give her some training. I'll go ahead and swap that out. Let's use the punch rings for a little bit more. Because I want to evolve her, and if we check her chart, she's like... yeah, she only needs 40 to evolve, and she's at 30. So let's just really hope we can get some of these. Luckily, we don't need very much to, like, beat these guys up. The issue comes in the fact that they rarely ever drop anything of note. Just hearts, normally. I miss being Leon, where we can just walk into the candles and have them explode. Of course the dogs dropped a hot dog. Why not? Why wouldn't they? Okay. Please, come on, some crystals. I need some Evo crystals. They're turned on, right? Yeah. There we go. We got one in that entire combat section. Thank you, game. Hector fighting with these reminds me of, Tifa! That's who it reminds me of, Tifa Lockhart. I was like, damn, this fighting style reminds me a lot of, like, a different character, but, like, who? It's Tifa! Lots of punches. Now, notice, this game completely lacks, relics from, like, the relics that were found in, Lament of Innocence. It's because the relics were an overwhelmingly useless feature that we didn't even use once. Let's be honest. We had a button that made the ground hurt enemies for a little bit if they touched us. But that was like really it for like the entire game. All of the others were just like enemy drops, which we never got. Very reminiscent of another Castlevania game that I didn't like very much, that one. Although I'm very glad they seem to have pruned it and given us what we actually wanted, which was variety in enemy or weapon changing and an actually pretty interesting summon system. Honestly, I could switch to a stronger weapon if these guys would just like die. And give me those evolution crystals, please. Nope. None. Alright. She has earned 4 in this entire time. Please. No? Okay. I saw the screen do like a thudding animation, so I was kind of expecting like a large enemy to start coming after us, but I don't think one will. Thank God we got a couple more. Maybe this guy will drop a few more as well. Awesome, he did. Come on. Well, I gotta level up. Let's fill out the rest of this hallway here. Come on. I just need, what, 2 more? Yeah, 2 more. Now, leveling the fairy up is actually really important because you want her to be able to heal you for more than 30 at a time. There we go. And... Allie is evolved from infant fairy to lethal? Okay. Always find something to mess up in an RPG. Just got a weapon I apparently should have gotten hours ago. I feel that. Alright, let's take a look at her chart. So, let's switch back to spear and we can take her to the right. Can't make a new spear. What's the new sword we can make? 2 short swords and a knight's vein. Or we could use this one. Let's do this one. See what we get. Bamboo sword. That's terrible. Let's make a new helmet out of that knight's vein. Something I'll actually use. No wonder. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to get a weapon for Mallow? I haven't found one yet. Maybe I should look up where to get a weapon for Mallow. Alright, we got a Gaelic weapon. Or a Gaelic helmet, not weapon. That's a pretty good defense boost. Ooh, we could have made a new knuckle. We'll just have to get another ancient memory. Have 1 steel. Might as well save that. Since it's not something I'm going to be using right now. Ooh. They yell when they heal now. There we go. There's an ancient memory. These guys dropped them. Can you just remember what Mallow was doing when you met him? What am I, someone who pays attention? Wait a minute. Do you get it by, like, going to the shop? Because I got the item from the shop, but I think I forgot to give it to Mallow's grandpa. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're gonna... Okay. We're gonna switch back to Star Platinum. Come here. Getting plenty of Knight's Veins in here. Oh, nope. Grab that one before it might despawn. gives me ceremonial tool. An amber artifact used in ancient rituals. An ancient weapon is said to be made from this. Ooh. Which one? Oh, hey, we can make this. Let's do it. Is it... There it is. It's this one. Ooh, all we need is a short sword? I'll do it. Let's see what that is. The Ada 23. We'll use that with the next innocent devil we get. Whatever it is. Alright. Let's continue this way. I'll take a heal, actually. Come here. Oh, is there a healer nearby? There is, I can see him. Motherfucker's, like, hovering ominously in the background. Come here. Hector, I'd appreciate it if you, like, focus on the enemy the whole time. Good lord, do these enemies ever stop? You know, this weapon's really bad for them. Let's try switching to the Ada. Yeah, this is going much better. Come on. There we go. Let's use a potion. Where are we? God damn, this area is big. Like, look at that. Only 45% of the map here. However, I'm pretty sure this is one of the areas where 100%ing this map has to wait until post-game because of some certain things on it, we'll just say. These enemies just spawn endlessly, I swear. Awesome, a save room, thank God. God, I love this game's save points. I swear to God, it's like 80+ degrees in my room. Still. Here, switch over to Star Platinum. I'm gonna take a look. He's still going by spears. Okay, spears and swords will take him down the same path. I don't know if it's 90 total or 90 in an individual one. But if I have him, I should be able to use that. Where are they? Might as well kill these guys for the experience. Oh boy. Music changed. Come on. Come here. There we go. Let's see. That way seems like it just head back. So let's go this way. Ooh. Alright, come here. Air enemies in this game are really awkward. Whereas Leon was like kind of an air fighter, you could reasonably combo with him in the air. Hector is no such like character. When you jump with him, he sort of just sinks like a rock afterwards. Ooh. Rosario. Oh. Do these rooms just connect into each other? Yes. Good. So the enemies around here are level 13. What level am I? 11. Oh boy, my favorite enemies. Oh good, these aren't the disembodied swords. These are the ghost swords. Very different enemy class. The ghost swords typically move somewhat predictably. The disembodied swords that just kind of float everywhere are nightmares because you just can't predict where they're gonna go. I will say, though, it's not a good sign that running into a new enemy is like a big deal this early in the game. We're literally less than 3 hours in, and I'm already like, oh, look, finally! Not a dog! Wait a minute, is that a... Oh, no, it's just the map being aliased. I was about to say, is there, like, an opening there? whenever he does that attack, it's always in entirely the wrong direction. That, like, spear charge move just never hits anything, I've noticed. Ooh. Why the fuck do these guys have laser attacks? Great for eating and walking at the same time. Okay. I really hope we're heading towards the boss of this area. Is that a save point? Yeah! We have to be getting really close, actually. Which means... Save game... There's a moth very close to my window. Okay, we should be right at the end of this area, actually. Look at how fucking big this place is. This is ridiculous. Let's see, so now we're gonna want to register this spot as a memorial ticket. Believe me, never forget to do this if you're going to be leaving an area. Can use one of our magical tickets to work to Julia's shop.
Good to see you came back. What can I do for you? What do you need?
And now we can buy... Jesus, we don't have a lot of gold. Sell our old helmet.
Anything else? Will that be all? What will it be? Changed your mind, huh? What will it be? Changed your mind? What will it be today?
What will it be? Changed your mind. What will it be? Changed your mind.
What will it change your? What will it change your mind? What will it change your? What will it change your? What will it change your? What will it change your?
Thank you, Ika. Very cool.
What will it be today?
Oh, we can sell that.
Anything else? Will that be all? What will it be? Changed your mind. What will it be today? Will that be all?
That thing's terrible.
Will that be all?
Sell that thing too.
Will that be all? What will it be today?
Items.
Changed your mind, huh? What will it be today?
See, the real money is made in selling materials. So you have to really consider what's worth getting rid of. Like, I don't think we'll be using this anytime soon. I'll keep 2 of it just in case. I'm pretty sure the dogs drop this. We do not need that many wild memories, that's for sure.
Will that be anything else?
A couple more. And we definitely don't need that much bronze.
Will that be anything else? Will that be all?
Alright, now we can buy some potions. I'm interested in thinking, you know... God, the dialogue in this game is really something else. Can we really only carry 5 of... Oh my god. That's awful.
Will that be all? Please come again.
Alright. What you looking at, Silver Chariot? Can we get a good look at his face? No, but we can get a good look at Hector's face. Alright. And now... Memorial ticket. Okay, so we should be at the boss. Should be. Who knows? The area might, you know, just continue on forever. That's definitely an option for it. It's not one that I hope it takes. Yep, We're at the boss. Alright, here we go. I might have to put it into cutscene mode. Oh, yeah.
Wait! That crest! Are you the Devil Forge Master?
That whip. Could he be?
Answer me! Are you the Devil Forge Master?
I am.
Then this is the hour of your death.
Okay, so. If you haven't guessed, this is exactly who you think this is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my strongest weapon. He is no joke, by the way. Trevor Belmont is the boss of Garibaldi Temple. Oh. Hello, Jay's sister. Oh. Hector, you missed. Good Lord, he is strong. Am I supposed to lose this? There's no way I'm intended to win this, right? I'm just gonna let him kill me. Come on, Trevor. Yeah, no!
Your evil power can't beat me.
Don't you mean Grant Belmont? Oh yeah, you're right. Grant Belmont. Grant with his signature whip. Good Lord, he is strong. I'm curious, is it the weapon I have equipped? It was the weapon. Said to bestow its owner with holy power. It deals holy damage, which is really good for most of the game, but for this very specific boss fight, no. Do not use it for this one boss fight. Alright, I'm ready to fist fight Trevor Belmont. Let's see. Let's try it with fists for a little bit. We do not need to see that again. Oh no, he's just really beefy. Good Lord. I wish we dealt any amount of damage to each other. Because he doesn't deal any to me, I don't deal any to him, I don't know what's happening. Come on. like weapon he has that deals any amount of damage to me is the whip. Oh my god! What is happening? Swap out for Allie here. Why do I deal like no damage? Alright, let's switch back to this. Come on. So he can break your guard with the whip, that's good. This is incredibly difficult to hit him with. But it deals a lot more damage. And by a lot, I mean God, still barely fucking any. There's no way I'm required to beat this boss. Ha! Knew it!
On your oath, are you truly the Devil Forge Master?
And if I am?
For one that served under Dracula, you seem much too weak. It's been said that the Devil Forge Master's power rivals that of death.
Ah, so you are hunting for Isaac as well, I see.
As well? Then you're not... Wait... I recall there was another Devil Forge Master. They say he betrayed Dracula and forswore his powers, but that was 3 years ago during the war. Could he have survived?
What excellent fucking dialogue.
Believe what you like, but answer me this. Are you not Trevor Belmont, the one who defeated Lord Dracula?
That I am. Though I did not.
The
fight
subtitle
alone.
said Belmondo.
There were many brave warriors beside me. And your name, sir?
Hector.
Hector. I shall remember that name.
Holy shit. We can lower the volume again. I have to fucking raise the volume for for cutscenes, because otherwise there's just no fucking way anyone's going to hear anything. Okay. Onward. Oh, magic ticket. I'll take it. Oh! Learned brute force. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This is a required movement ability, which the stores in Mario RPG would tell you what stats the items have unless there's a way. I don't know. Yep, there it is. Brute Force is a required movement ability to get through the game. And here we have the coolest looking warp rooms in the series. Look at this shit. Like, yeah, godly terminal is like the perfect description. And we come out pretty much right next to the shop, if I remember right. Yeah, the shop's just over this way. It's like a Deus Ex Machina. We are the god in the machine. Look at us sitting on that throne. Hector is such a stylish main character. He's got a really good design, like, overall, just all over him. It's, honestly, I'm kind of sad to see his design get so nerfed in the anime. Because they really cut him down. Like, big time. I mean, granted, it was surprising to see him at all, but he was like a main character, and he already had the perfect design going for him. And they just didn't use it. Same thing goes with Isaac, by the way. For whatever reason, they changed him to like an African... what's the word they use for him in the show? Sort of like an African, like... shaman or something like that, I think is the word they use to describe him. Either way, they changed Isaac from this weird, like, Irish... I'm pretty sure he's Irish in this game. Red hair and all. But, like, this weird Irish, like, dude covered in tattoos to just... he's just black now. And keep in mind, I don't have a problem with the character at all. I just think it's really strange that they took this character that's already pretty well established and changed him literally completely. He's only Isaac in name alone. Even his relationship with Hector is completely different in the show. They took so many liberties with it. And it's not even necessarily that the show was, like, worse off because of it. But man, don't claim that you're adapting source material if you're not adapting source material. Am I supposed to be going this way? Hold on. We might be heading towards bad stuff. If I continue down this way, I might spoil the super boss. Maybe. If I see a boss room door, I'm not entering it. We are in Bone Lands? Yeah. What is the name of it? Oh, we're still in the Garibaldi Temple. Oh boy. It's weird. I expected this area to be guarded by stronger enemies. Garbanzo Temple. A temple built out of garbanzo beans would not smell very good. Jesus, how far down does this go? Oh. Alright, we've got ghosts. Remember that thing I said earlier as a joke where I was like, man, the area might just continue on forever. Ha ha ha. Well, we're after the boss and it's still going. Come on. The camera on the targeting system needs a little work. Wish this game would get a remake. De-skinned and stir-fried. I haven't eaten many garbanzo beans in my life. I sort of know their shape. Like, I know what kind of beans they are, but I can't place when I've eaten them. Maybe it was in a stir-fry. Good lord. Oh, fuck. We'll use them as protein replacement. Maybe my sister made it. She's, like, vegetarian. Or vegan. One of the two. I don't keep up with her, so... Come on. Come here. Just gotta keep going. We have to be getting close to the end, right? What is this? Sixth Sense Brooch. Sensing the will to kill the instant of an enemy attack, an exclamation point will appear above the warrior's head. Okay, so I'm assuming what this does is it gives me a notification when something's attacking me. Which, like, okay, yeah, sure. I'll take it. Fuck it, let's make this. Lorica, alright. That's all that's down here? Well, fuck, I'm not fighting my way out. Head back to Julia's. Fuck that. Alright. And, of course, save. Jesus Christ, this game's difficulty curve is getting insane. Can I just say? The second boss wasn't even like a challenge, and the third boss is fucking Trevor Belmont. But oh well. We have a new movement ability. So, we should check out spots on the map that we couldn't progress through before, that we might be able to now. Notably, let's go over here. I think there might be something for us over here. Yeah, there is. Oh boy, cutscene.
Ah, I'm pleased to see you are unharmed.
Did you think me dead?
I saw him earlier. I feared that perhaps...
I came too late then. Which way did he go?
Along this path lies a forest. He went there. probably making his way to the village on the other side.
And what of your mission? To purify this land and remove the curse?
Yes, the curse. In the end, it is all Isaac. He is the source of this pestilence. He... Ah, how could I forget? There is a matter I must attend to. By your leave.
You again?
Oh, it's you. I was expecting someone else. You spoke with him, didn't you?
And why should I answer to you?
Perhaps you'll accept my advice then. You would do well to avoid him. Do not be drawn in by his words.
Your advice is neither solicited nor welcome. I will use any means necessary to achieve my revenge.
You've been warned. I would like to speak with you further, but I must track him down quickly. He is the one being who is beyond my recollection. Goodbye for now.
Well then, that was quite the cutscene. To be fair, Castlevania 1 Death is the 5th boss, so, you know, that's not too far off. Ooh, it's music! This game's OST is amazing. What's the name of this area? Mortvia Aqueduct. I'm gonna remember this one. Oh, I'll take the money over here. Of that Wodero Chama. Saint Germain's one of my favorite characters in this game. Yeah, we're going through an aqueduct. It's one of the more interesting areas in this game. A lot of this game takes place just in, like, forests and mountains. It's not the most interesting, but the Mortvia Aqueduct is one of the areas that stands out in my memory. Man-made water transport vessel. Hell yeah. The Romans would be proud. Let's see. Well, let's enter this one just to get the map completion. Ooh, we can't leave. Oh! Oh! What? Did Star Platinum just lay an egg? Innocent devils will occasionally create devil shards. Take this devil shard to the shop, and through a process of devil forging, a new innocent devil can be created. He's digivolving. close is he to evolving? Ooh, only 30 more. Knowing my luck, that'll take this entire area. Now, I know for a fact the ghosts curse, but I don't remember what curse does in this game, and I'd like to avoid finding out. God, he's gaining crystals fast. He gained 10 in that battle alone. Curse ceiling wing. Ooh. That seems really good. Protection against curses? I'll take it. Now we don't have to figure out what curse does. Kudos to the Castlevania devs, by the way, for figuring out how to make curse the most obnoxious shit in every game it's in, and yet having it do something completely different each time. Curse turns you into Nathan. No! No, please! Anything but that. Oh my god, this theme is so good! Have we gotten any new items? No. Well, this room's big. Oh, fuck! Come on, come on, come on. Fucking die. There we go. He's consuming crystals faster than I can eat sweets. That's very, very quickly, might I add. Damn orcs. Assuming I need to shoot this one. Yep, I was right. I'll take the aluminum. Fun fact, apparently Konami recently provided YouTube with this entire soundtrack, which is greatly appreciated. Although it's not really labeled properly. It's not labeled Castlevania Curse of Darkness soundtrack. No, it's just labeled Castlevania Sound Team. Which, by the way, might I add, does not exist anymore. There's a bunch of really good items down there. But I don't know, if I jump down there, can I get back up? I can. Good lord, there's a lot of enemies up here. Any more? Nope. Okay. that money. Come on. Come on. How much? 500. Ooh. That's actually really nice. That's like 5 potions right there. How many potions does he... Or, crystals does he need? 8 more. Now, how do I get across there to that platform? Turkey slurp. I don't have any sliced turkey, otherwise I'd recreate that video. Fuck it, I'll take this guy out before going to the save room. God, he has to be really close. 4 more. Alright, we're just about to see what Star Platinum looks like at its max. Oh, 2 more. Next room, probably. Oh, I leveled up. That doesn't happen anywhere nearly as often as I feel like it should. Shit. There he is. Alright. Not that room, so let's hope this room. Damn, the music for this part of the area is actually really good too. Oh, there we go! And... Oh, shit! Corpsey! Doesn't appear to have a new ability in this form, but probably just has really high stats. But who knows? Alright, up we go. We'll make another, golem here soon. Next time we go to the shop, we'll make another golem. Of course, we'll be using Corpsey for at least a little while. Corpsey equals corpse. Horsey, no thank you. Ooh, Frost Dragon. Now, I don't believe he actually does anything with his Evo Crystal anymore. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, hey, he has 2 more abilities to unlock. I'm not really sure when he's going to get those, though. Alright, now, let's switch over to our fairy. What are we leveling her with? Spears as well? Spears... Let's do axes. Or actually, better yet, I'm pretty sure this is a separate route. Yeah, this takes her further left. Let's try that. This room's really fucking cool. The audio's getting noticeably delayed again. Holy shit, this enemy's level 19. Ooh. Ooh, Gaibon! Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I can't move. Oh! Time heal. I believe that's a regen skill. Yep. It heals for more than a regular heal, but sadly, it's not quite as good because it's not instant. Oh, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Ooh, she got a level up. That's good. Good lord, this room does not relent. Alright, let's run. Fuck it. Run away. Oh my god, there's even more. I mean, like, look, I expected mermen in the aqueducts, but, like, this is ridiculous. Okay. Glad to see they still have their spin move. How far are we in the area? Only 33%. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Nope. Nope. They steal your shit if they hit you. But they don't drop anything when they die.
Go!
The hell? Wait a minute. I must have to drain the water. I know, who would have thought? A Castlevania game with a water area that requires you to drain it? This is completely unheard of. Completely, no other Castlevania game has done this before. Nope. Okay, so I must have to go the other direction back there. How do I get out of this room? That way. Because I know this group doesn't end. Skyfield Battle made me think, okay, this has to be a scripted loss. It was not a scripted loss. That was me and Trevor. Fucking Gaibon, come here. Hector really feels awful in the air. Like, I have to really drive that home. Because, man, he feels like a direct downgrade from Leon when it comes to air combat. And don't get me wrong, Leon also dropped like a rock, but Hector does it even worse. Oh, that was the wrong way. I'm not gonna stop to fight the Gaivons this time. Oh good, they're not here. Wait, if Gaivon's in this game, then will Slogger be here too? This doesn't seem like a game that do this, but Chaos Wars make me afraid moves will have a chance to insta-kill. I don't think Castlevania does this, and I don't think that Super Mario RPG does it either. That way? No. That way. Oh! Oh. Oh! That felt cool. Saw a move called Death Sickle, immediately had a small heart attack. Oh, come on. Motherfuckers. Ah! Am I heading the right way? Yes. Just gonna stand here and let it heal me for a little bit. Okay, that was a guess. I saw the statue and I was like, I wonder what happens if I fucking punch it. That, apparently. Got half an hour left. Wonder... we might be able to finish this area. I swear, enemies don't even fucking try to hit me when I'm mid, like, punch combo. Okay, how close is our fairy getting? Not. She's not even kind of close. Okay. The fairy seems like it takes way longer to, like, evolve than, the battle types do. I wonder if that's because she's specifically a non-battle type, or... third floor, okay. And 40. How are we only 41% of the way through this area? Game, chill. Oh my lord. Come on. Oh, poison powder. Can she attack now? Yeah, she can! And it doesn't even consume hearts. Fucking finally! Granted, her attacks don't do very much. Heal myself a little bit. We have to be getting close, right? Curious, is there a way? There does not appear to be a way to check your past maps. Ooh. These guys make awful noises. say this battle system is far more engaging than I expected it to be. To say my expectations were low going into this one, that would be putting it lightly. This game is like very, very low Metacritic scores, both user and critical. Oh, hey, a save point. I don't know why I waited there. Oh. Okay. That is not a boss door. So I'm assuming this area is just gonna keep going. I am correct. I'm looking down below. I'm just peering ominously. What room is this? Certainly not one on the map. Oh well. Let's keep pushing forward. Okay. Motherfuckers just spamming projectiles. I love how our fairy went from sounding like just like a fairy to now she just sounds like a lady who's yelling. Do we have any? Ooh. Soft leather armor, leather helm, and then bronze and steel. Let's... Okay. Soft leather armor. Spike shield! There's gotta be a catch to that weapon. Now hold on. The audio delay is getting pretty bad, so give me a moment. Oh? XSplit, you good? There we go. It's fine. XSplit just almost crashed trying to do a simple operation. You know, whatever. Thanks, XSplit. Totally makes me want to pay for you. So yeah, we got a spike shield. And special equipments are actually, like, different. Originally for defense, so it's hard to... it's so hard that it's also come to be loved as a weapon. Let's try it. It doesn't do anything. Is this a parry? But I can't equip another weapon to punish with the parry. Okay. We'll just re-equip the Jur. Oh, come on, Rosario. Awesome. Okay. Come on, we gotta be getting close, right? Jesus. I don't even remember what the boss of this area is, being totally honest. I just remember there being a lot of mermen, and them being the most obnoxious thing about this area. But the area design being really cool. Motherfucker, come here! I'm just having reach. Oh. Now, I remember the biggest mistake I made when playing through this game the first time, and it's an easy mistake to make, is I just sort of used only one type of weapon. I believe I only used swords. That was like the one. But I used a very specific subclass of swords that did a lot of damage when you threw them with one of the finishing attacks. And so I just did that the entire game. And like, yeah, you can make it through it just fine by doing that. But don't do that to yourself. Makes the game far less fun. Was there a trick to that fight that you just like weren't figuring out? Yes, alright. I'll continue my playthrough of that game later. Probably not tonight, but later. Holy shit, I'm tired of fishmen. Oh, God! This ferry takes so fucking long to evolve. Come here. Hold still. Okay. Oh no. Wait a minute. If it builds up that attack, I can steal from it. Wonder what I can steal. I don't know. I have no idea how to steal from enemies that are floating. Okay. Oops. Oh, hey, you actually can switch areas. That's good. Left and right lets you do that. So we're in area 4 of 10. Okay. So, yeah, I can only go down the stairs, really, for a new direction. Come on. I basically have infinite HP while exploring. Just saying, maybe this fairy summon wasn't the best idea. Ooh, 50 gold. Only 50, huh? Okay. Oh? Oh, it just laid Nig. Lame. I don't want your stupid egg, Allie. Jesus. Just evolve already. How close is she? Okay, only about 18 more. This area's probably gonna end before she gets a chance. Right? Oh, wow. Yeah, no, the area is at its end. No save room, but there's a warp room. She's too busy dancing around me. God, this warp room never wears off. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh shit, it's cool! Every time. Alright, let's go to the Balhiet Mountains. I wonder how you're actually supposed to pronounce that. Balhiet? Bal... something? It's probably Baljet. Alright, let's buy some potions and let's save. And then let's take on that last boss.
What can I do for you? What do you need?
Buy... We can buy a high potion, why
Will
not?
that be all? Gotcha. Will that be all? What can I do for you? What will it be change your mind? What will it be today? Will that be all? Anything? Will that be all? What do you need? Will that be all? Anything else? Will that be all? Do your best.
There's not even any commentary I can give for speaking to her anymore. She's just going. Alright. Well, let's beat that boss and then we'll be done for the night. Let's see. We have to go this way. Mort via Aqueduct. wonder if there's a warp room in the abandoned castle, or if you have to walk back there every time. Might have to look at a map of the place. Now, this room is more than just the boss room. I'm curious what else is in this. So, oh, nothing we can do yet. Sadly. Ooh, we can go down here. Oh, is that a potion? Is that a high potion? That's a potion, but we can't pick it up. We'll swing back for it after the boss fight. I wonder if there's a way to be able to carry more than 5. Or if 5 was the limit because they figured, the fairy's broken enough. Switch over to Star Platinum real quick. Use him for the boss fight. What level is he? He's level 14. Levels don't actually matter all too much for Innocent Devils, by the way. It literally just determines their, like, heart numbers. That's it. And I think it determines, like, a few stats, but mainly the way you want to get stats is by evolving them into different things. Oh, shit! Oh! Ooh. Okay, I wonder how I'm gonna be able to hit him. Oh, good. He drops down here like an idiot. Okay, note to self, cannot beat up the shark. Ooh. Alright, let's switch over to Allie. Okay. It's back on the shark. Ooh, okay. Even though it shows that I can target him there, I shouldn't get close. Because he'll just smack me. I like that this guy's basically a Dragoon. Complete with, like, jump attacks and everything. Oh shit, I can steal from him! I hope he does that attack again. I want to see what his steal item is. Walked right into that. I too like the bonefish. I think this is a really, like, well-designed boss. Maybe not gameplay-wise. Gameplay-wise, he's dragging out a little bit long for my tastes. I need a bit of emergency healing. Wish this guy would make like an actual Dragoon and die. Come on. Come on. You know what? Fuck it. This guy needs spear versus spear. I'll eat the hot dog. Yeah, spear is working much better against him. Oh, I lost my chance. I question if some of his attacks are even meant to hit me. Oh, come on! Nope, couldn't get it. Hurry up and jump off your fish. Nope. That is really hard to do, because getting too close to that thing will actually get you hurt. Next time he gets off, I'll switch back to Star Platinum. Like that. Let's see. Let's eat the french fries and the egg. Oh, shit! The egg heals for a lot. What was the enemy that dropped that egg? It was a bird of some kind. Oh. Yeah, of course he dropped sushi. Ooh. Hitting him when he's on the fish is much easier. Trying to 1v1 him on land is like a huge mistake. Oh, guard. Whatever he does next, I want to be able to avoid it. There we go. Oh my god. Got him! That was a good boss fight. I liked that. Quite a bit, actually. Trying to figure out exactly, like, what the best way was to, like, hit him. And when I could hit the fish and when I couldn't. Honestly, I'm very glad I didn't do a whole lot of a, practice run for this game. What is this? Spirit of Fuji, godly material from a distant mountain in the east, prized for its use in many different weapons. Oh! We got a green room, which means a brand new innocent devil. Crow! Alright, what do we name Crow? Sunny! Oh my god, he's perfect! Alright. Bird-type innocent devils move freely in the air. Their glide ability allows Hector to grab on and glide over obstacles, almost like a hang glider. We'll have to level him up. What do you say swords for him? Alright. There we go. Now, if I remember right, the bird-type innocent devil was, like, instrumental in me beating the final boss. Because this game's final boss is fucking impossible, can I just say. I know we're not there yet, and we won't be there for quite a while, but, like, Jesus Christ. It took me a solid, like, 2 to 3 weeks, I think it was, to actually manage to get a winning strategy out to be able to beat him. But it's now past 12, which sadly means that, yes, we're done with Castlevania for the night. Yeah, no, we're not at the end already. We still have quite a ways to go. This is a very big game. We should at least have 6 more areas. And, of course, bonus streams with the extra bosses at the end. So, this is not one I'm interested in rushing. Because it's got, unlike in Circle of the Moon, where getting stuck on a boss meant mindlessly grinding while hitting the same 2 enemies in a room over and over again, in this game, grinding means that we get to see new forms of our innocent devils, which I think is great. I don't know if I'll show all of them. Final boss appears right now. No thank you. No fucking thank you. We'll get fucking slaughtered. I will, potentially, if I have to grind off screen any, I'll do it while leveling up our side innocent devils, the other ones, the ones that we get when our innocent devils lay eggs. But, let's transition to the post-stream now. Everyone say goodnight to Hector. Okay, let's pull up some music. How about this one? That's a little intense for post-stream. There we go. Don't worry, it's not really the final boss, just Walter in disguise. Ah, yes. The Scourge of the Night. Walter I'm very happy that Dracula ended up not being Walter, but instead ended up being Matthias, because that's a much better name for Dracula. Alright, so, what do we have to talk about tonight? I mean, really, let's just do what I do every night. Let's look up Castlevania and hit news. Ugh, not the Netflix series, leave me alone! I hate this fucking Netflix series. I hate it so much. You see, I'm gonna be honest. Part of the reason why I really like Castlevania, quiver before the might of Ronald. I gotta say, if they had to pick any name to give Dracula, naming him Matthias Conquerist is such a good name for him. It's a shame that they already confirmed in Symphony that he changes his name to, Vlad Dracula Tepesh. Sonic, you mean the hit movie Sonic the Hedgehog starring Jim Carrey? I gotta say though, one of the reasons why I really like Castlevania is that it exists in that void between sort of the normal mainstream games and stupidly obscure cult games, right? Where people play Castlevania and they tend to like it a lot. Pretty much every game in the series has its own fan following in some way or another. But not a whole lot of people have actively played them. So it's not necessarily a series like Sonic where if I bring it up, people will spout their dumbass opinions and infuriate me. Or do whatever, you know. But it's one of those that not necessarily everyone's played, so if I mention that I'm playing a Castlevania or something, it's not something that ever sparks a conversation. So it's one of the quieter, more hushed sort of series that I'm, like, into. And I used to really appreciate that. Because, I don't know, it felt like something that was my thing, and other people didn't typically fight me on it. And if I did find another fan of Castlevania, it's typically a circle jerk, because all these games are amazing. So it's never, like, the stress of finding another Sonic fan in public where it's like, oh shit, do I bring up the adventure titles or not? Because that might start a fight. Or do I bring up the 2D titles? Because that might start a fight. Do I bring up the boost titles? That might start a fight. You know? See hundreds of video thumbnails that make you instantly... Oh yeah, you don't see hundreds of video thumbnails. Yeah, like recently, a YouTuber that I sort of watch sometimes, Pcaspray, he sort of does like challenge stuff, and he Twitch streams, which is like some of the stuff that I watch. He uploaded a video titled, I think the title was, Is Sonic 1 Worth Playing? And I refuse to watch that fucking video. I refuse. I know the answer is yes, because I love Sonic 1. But I'm not gonna sit there and listen to him bash Sonic 1 for 20 minutes. Do I bring up Star Fox Games Past 64? That might start a fight. Yeah. I mean, Star Fox Games Past 64 are a little bit more predictable than with Sonic, right? Because Star Fox Games Past 64, if you want to just instantly get in touch with a Star Fox fan, you can just be like, okay. Adventure was bad, right, guys? And most of them will blindly agree with you. It doesn't matter whether or not Adventure's actually bad. Or Adventures, you know. Not Sonic Adventures, Star Fox Adventures. It just matters that JonTron made that video that one time, and now everyone thinks Star Fox Adventures is the worst. Which I will admit, I played it once, I wasn't really impressed with it. If I wanted to play something like it, I felt like I could have just gone with Twilight Princess and gotten probably something better out of it. Or hell, I think even Wind Waker was out at the time, and gotten, again, something more enjoyable out of it. I don't know, Adventures was a weird one. But with Sonic, it's like there's so much hatred. Like, people don't just dislike the Sonic games they dislike, they hate the Sonic games they dislike. Like, seething hatred. And there's not one of them that's safe. You better sleep. Alright, good night, Jay. Have a great night. Let's pull up another song. There we go. Oh shit, this is like a new remix someone did. Maybe I shouldn't play this one. I don't want to come across as stealing their work and not giving credit. Donkey Kong music, why not? I like Donkey Kong. The thing with Adventures is a very scripted game, like more scripted than your average Zelda, that makes the replay value less than usual. Yeah, like honestly, I can see where the idea comes from that it's not a very good game. I think JonTron definitely hammed it up, though. Oh, and not to mention Tricky. Tricky is one of those, like, helper characters that I just don't fucking get. Oh shit, I just realized this will probably get me like super copyright struck. Let's switch away from super memorable Nintendo melodies. Fuck. It's so hard to pick songs that aren't Nintendo. I think Atlas is pretty chill about it, but let's just bring us some Castlevania music. Mortvia Aqueduct. Since we made it there tonight, might as well enjoy the music. JonTron's entire argument was, what is this and why is it in my Star Fox game? No. I mean, honestly, yeah. That's one thing that I hate. People will attack games based on their association with a license, right? Like, the biggest one I can think of is Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic. No one ever actually talks about what makes Labyrinth a bad game. People just talk about it's Sonic and it's slow, thus bad, and it's infuriating. Like, not all slow Sonic games are bad. Like, fucking Tails Adventure, that's technically a Sonic game. It's really good. I think it should have been on Genesis, not on the Game Gear, but still, it's pretty good. And Star Fox Adventures is another case of that. Like, the thing I disliked about Star Fox Adventures was not, oh, it's a Zelda clone. I didn't want to play Zelda clone. I wanted to play Star Fox. No, it was like, okay, this is a kind of bland Zelda clone with a helper character that I don't really like, and it's incredibly scripted. I think I'll just pass on this one, and then I didn't play it, and I played Wind Waker instead. However, there are exceptions to this rule. If a series has been dormant for a really long time, and we get something out of it that's just not the series, like a good example of this is Chibi Robo with Ziplash. They're also annoyed how nobody elaborates in Sonic Labyrinth. I thought it was completely alone on that. Yeah, no one talks about why Labyrinth is bad. People just say Labyrinth is bad. I agree with them, Labyrinth is bad. But no one seems to know why. Like, yeah, it's a Sonic game and it's slow. Like, that's terrible. No, the reason why it's bad is that moving feels like garbage. Moving Sonic feels like garbage. It all does come back to the fact that he's slow, but It's the fact that he doesn't move quick at all, and the levels are huge, and the only other way to get around is to use the spin dash, which can wildly fling you around, and there's no, like, controlling it once it's off the ground. It'd be like, imagine a Castlevania game where the only way to get around was to constantly jump at random speeds. With the locked jumping. That's sort of what it feels like. But there are people out there that actually really like Labyrinth, and I'm not going to sit here and bash on them. Oh yeah, the level design is also garbage. To be fair though, it's pretty short, so it's not like the level design gets like too awful before the game just straight up stops. But like, it's not like you're playing through a whole Sonic game where the entire game is just a fucking train wreck level after train wreck level after train wreck level. Looking at you, Sonic 2's ending. Don't mind me just throwing some shade at Sonic 2 while I have the opportunity. But, you know, I just realized I never finished my fucking point earlier with the Castlevania thing. So, like, with Sonic, right, if I bring up that I like Sonic in public, I always get reactions like, oh, but those games are bad, or, oh, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. And with Castlevania, I never get that, and I really like that. That was, like, one of the things that I really liked, was I could mention that I'm a huge Castlevania fan, and people would be like, oh, cool, I've heard those games are pretty good, never played one, or, oh, those things are really hard, and, like, they might be, like, impressed that I've beaten them or something, completely unaware that it almost completely destroyed me. However, ever since this fucking Netflix anime, someone thought, let's have some riddles you need to beat the game to solve for total non-ending is your reward. Oh my god, Sonic Labyrinth. So yeah, ever since the Netflix show, it's been... Oh, you like Castlevania? Have you watched the Netflix show? I watched the Netflix show. Or, oh, you like Castlevania? Hey, tell me the lore of the games, because I watched the show. Or, hey, you like Castlevania? Have you watched the show yet? And for a long time, the answer was no. I was putting it off intentionally, because I didn't trust Konami with the license. I didn't trust the fact that it was, like, a completely separate team from, like, everyone, like, who has ever worked on Castlevania. I didn't trust that it was, like, a Netflix show, and I wanted to beat Bloodstained first so I could confirm to myself that Bloodstained was good, and oh fuck, was Bloodstained good. Holy shit, that game is amazing. If you've never played it, I highly recommend. But that's besides the point. I did beat Bloodstained, so I did start to watch the show, and I fucking hate it. I hate that Netflix show, and I hate that that is what the franchise is to these, I don't want to say to these people, quote unquote, like, it's like, you know, fucking whatever, but like outsiders of the fan base, you know? Pick out a different song. Like, the people who watch the Netflix show are never going to play the games. Ever. I have spoken to many of them who never ever intend to play any of the games. So, like, they see that Leon Belmont thing in the show, where it's like a cameo, where he's like a portrait on the wall. And it's like, oh shit, that's Leon! And people who watch the show are like, fucking who? Who is that? Who cares? You know, whatever. And it's like, okay, but you'll never play Lament of Innocence. Ever. Like, there's more to the lore there, right? And these outsiders will never get it. And so the conversations are always really empty. So it essentially just became something else that people, like, I don't know, it sort of feels like it was taken from the fan base, and suddenly it's now super, like, I don't want to say normified, but that's really the best word to describe it. It was taken from the original, like, diehard fan base that really stuck with the Castlevania games, and it's been boiled down to what, honestly, I'm just gonna say it, what is essentially CW show writing. I fucking hate how that show was written. It's full of like, ooh, they had a quirky moment, ooh, quirky, funny dialogue conversations, like a fucking Marvel movie, actually. Very similar writing. Or all the characters have to have witty dialogue 24/7, and the action's never just action. It's always like a character moment, like, built into it, where the characters are having some fucking external conflict being resolved or something, and that's not what Castlevania's about. It really just, it feels like they TV showified it, like, this series that I love. And it infuriates me to no end. Like, maybe I wouldn't hate it as much if it felt like what the series was trying to draw inspiration from, which, if you don't know, Castlevania draws heavily upon horror manga. Like, heavily on horror manga. So, none of that is in the show. Just fucking none of it. It's, I hate it. I just hate it. And again, it's just, this is what people are being exposed to with the show now. Like, it is the perception of Castlevania. It is the only perception of Castlevania. Like, imagine if they made a fucking Dark Souls TV show, right? But instead of keeping it a lonely, atmospheric adventure, full of a character learning and trial and error, whatever, however you want to adapt it, they made it fucking Game of Thrones. And that's just how it is. It's Game of Thrones now. Like, no, this isn't the product. Like, this isn't the franchise that I fell in love with. And now its new fan base is acting as though it is the thing that I signed up for, but it's not. And so Castlevania went from this thing that I can, like, bring up occasionally, like if I mention the games I like, and it'll be like an instant, like, oh, okay, I've heard of that, but I don't really need to, like, engage with that sort of thing, to, oh shit, you like that? What was your favorite part of the Netflix show? And I don't know, it's just, at that point I have to choose between, do I stick with what I actually think and tell them that I didn't like the Netflix show, or do I just act like I liked it and just deal with lying to people? I will never finish the Netflix show, though. I should put that out there. I watched up through season 2. The Dracula ending was just so fucking terrible. And now it's getting a season 4, and I just do not feel the need to continue it. At all. Let's pick out another song. And another topic here. Oh, hey, I'm getting recommended one of Vinny's albums. You think Vinny will let me stream the whole thing? It's okay, Vinny. I'm a fellow Twitch streamer. Let's just bring up the full symphony OST, and let's just jump to a random song and let it go. Marble Gallery, why not? There we go. That whole thing you're saying, you can't fully speak to the quality of the Sonic Archie comics after not read most of them. It could be a good story for all I know. I have no interest in their drama. It's all just so, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, for me, the Archie comics, the thing that turns me off is that it's very comic booky, Which, like, yeah, no, duh, it's a comic book. But, like, have you ever looked through the super forms list on the Sonic Wiki? Because half of them are random super forms randomly ripped from the Archie comics that they just sort of spat out. I don't know, it's just... The Archie comics are very different from the actual Sonic games. Like, very different. But yeah, no, it's a very similar situation. However, imagine if the Archie comics went super mainstream and that was just how everyone fucking knew Sonic. And thus, every conversation you have about Sonic, right, where you even mention it slightly, is just, oh yeah, have you read the Archie comics? And, like, I get it. It's people trying to relate to me or whatever, you know? Like, that's... whatever. They are using their limited experience. I'm just saying that I'm frustrated that this show even exists. To the point where, like... it ruins talking about the games marginally. And it's general disregard for the lore, it's general disregard for the characters, it's general disregard for fucking everything. You see, there's a... just throw out a spoiler warning real quick. I remember seeing a lot of panels in this issue where issues of Sonic and Tails' friendship strained, a lot of Tails screaming, Tails, I'm trying to protect you and fuck you, Sonic, and so on. Oh my god! Honestly, I'd kill for some of that in the main games, being honest, if it means that they're taking the writing seriously. Please. Please say it. But anyways, I'm going to throw out a big spoiler warning here. Spoiler warning for the ending of the Castlevania anime, for Season 2 specifically. The final fight with Dracula. You'd think they're building up Trevor to be this unreliable, unlikely hero, but like, once they enter Dracula's castle, you think, oh shit, they're gonna give him a redemption arc in here. This is where every Belmont sort of hits their stride, is when they're in the castle or whatever. But when they enter, there's one battle in the castle, and then Dracula comes down to fuck them up. He does the one thing he never does in the games. He leaves his throne room. Dracula has never... ever left his throne room. Granted, there's a couple games where he appears in not his throne room, but Dracula does not appear anywhere except the ending of each Castlevania game. Ever. Not a single game we have covered so far, and up until the series gets a reboot, not all the way through there. Dracula is specifically an end-of-game villain that is more meant to represent something in the game's narrative than he is to necessarily be a character until they start to like... unless it's one of the games where they're fleshing him out a bit. But they have him, for the first half of the show, sort of moping in his throne room, sort of like hunched over, staring at the fire, being like, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just so... not feeling good or whatever. And it's clearly meant to be like, oh shit, they're gonna have to go confront him here in his, like, throne room or whatever. You know, like the games or something. This really bizarre panel where Sonic slowly emerges from the sea in front of Tails. Tails, like, we thought you were dead. Christ. Oh shit, this is like a vocalized theme. Skipping that. I don't want to get copyright struck. There. Anyways. So, Dracula leaves his throne room, throwing away all of the setup for his character so far, and him and Alucard just start going at it. Sypha barely participates in the fight. Trevor barely participates in the fight. It's just Dracula and Alucard teleport battling, hitting each other with, like, whatevers, or something. Which drives me fucking nuts, of course. And I thought, okay, maybe they're setting up that he's gonna beat Alucard, and then Trevor and Sypha are gonna have to climb the tower to beat him or something. Nope. They knock... Okay, Dracula hits Alucard out of the air, like, launches into him, knocks him into a wall, and they break down that wall. And they just so happen to fall into Alucard's childhood bedroom. And Alucard, like, gets up, and Dracula sees him standing there in his old bedroom, and he has this moment where he's like, oh, my boy, I'm killing my boy, and he gets, like, really sad, and then Alucard just drives a stake through his heart, and then he dies. And that's the end of Dracula in the Netflix show. Like, what? Don't they just make him Symphony of the Night Alucard right off the bat? Yeah, no, they just make him the Symphony design immediately. They have some built-in, like, lore explanation where it's like, oh yeah, he ages really fast or something, which makes no sense. Yeah, no. Remember that whole thing about how the only things that can defeat Dracula... Yeah, Alucard drives a stake through Dracula's heart. That's how Dracula is defeated. Trevor does not hit him with the whip. Even once. We don't even know if the whip works on him in that universe. However, in the universe of the games, the whip is the only thing, one of the only things canonically that can defeat him. The other things being, certain types of magic, that details being given to us, I believe, from Portrait of Ruin. Certain types of magic can defeat him temporarily, but only if he's in one of his weakest states. And then Alucard is able to defeat him temporarily, as we see in Symphony. But other than that, that's it. Pretty much every other confirmed kill on Dracula has been with the vampire killer. Which, like... it bothers me to no end that this is how they defeat Dracula. Because not only is it the fucking ignoring the lore of how to beat Dracula, and it's ignoring the lore of Leon Belmont and his fiancée, and it's ignoring the lore of everything involved in this situation. No. The thing that bothers me the most is what Dracula does in the middle of that fight. The part where he breaks down and sits on Alucard's bed and lets Alucard kill him. Never once does Dracula ever give up in the series. Ever. He is always willing to fight to the death with whoever he's fighting with. That's kind of like a core piece of him, you know? Not even when fighting Alucard in Symphony does Dracula be like, oh my god, I'm killing my boy, or whatever. Like, not even once. When he's finally, like, being defeated at the end of Symphony, he quotes the Bible, and then he asks about Alucard's mother. But, like, Jesus Christ, it's just, sure, Alucard showed no restraint in killing Dracula in the game. The way he described it makes it sound like he was basically like, fuck you and your feelings, father, when in the game he showed respect to Dracula's final moments of reflection and regret, telling him Lisa's last words. Yeah, and even then, like, in the game, it was such an emotional moment, too, because he yells, don't you dare burden the soul of my mother anymore, and you can, like, Alucard is commonly made fun of for, like, having no emotion in his voice. But in that moment, you can hear the voice actor cracking up a little bit, like, or not, like, laughing, cracking up, but, like, kind of almost crying. And it's a really good moment with really good voice acting. Like, ugh. And it's not even a big moment to Alucard, really. I mean, like, yeah, it's him finally winning the fight. But he does it without mercy, and he does it without consideration. Go back whence you came, trouble the soul of my mother no more. It's such a good line. In fact, let me pull it up. Let me find it. Castlevania... Can I find... that's a Let's Play. Let's find the ending. It is such a good ending. Not that one. Next ending.
Tell me! What?
No, not quite.
For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me! Farewell, my son!
Is it... No, it's a little bit before that. Is it the first line? It might be the first line of this cutscene.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
That is the single best voice line in the entirety of Symphony. Another part where the redub... I'm sad that the redub fell short for that part. That is such a good scene. It's this really powerful, emotional moment between Dracula and Alucard, two characters that aren't even allowed to, like, really speak to each other before this point. And, oh my god, did the show botch this. All they really gave us was Dracula feeling remorse and Alucard grieving over his mother. I do appreciate the rewrite making fake Lisa's words more similar to real Lisa's last words, making more a true corruption of Alucard's memories. You know, that kind of little detail really does go a long way. Honestly, there is no best version of Symphony, let's be honest. Really, you should play through the game 3 times. One on each platform it's on. But yeah, no, Dracula in the Netflix show really bothered me, like, a lot. His characterization was all over the fucking place in terms of, like, certain aspects of his character, and they really fucked up. Like, here's the thing about Dracula's demise. Like, this is the first time Dracula dies, canonically. It's the story of Castlevania 3, so it's the first time he's ever defeated by a Belmont. Dracula here... Dracula dies in Castlevania 3, we learn this through later things, with a lot of anger in his heart, a lot of rage. He is a very angry being at the end of Castlevania 3, which is how he sort of starts to manifest in the way that he does over and over again every 100 years. And the show depicts him dying with his head, like, hung down, and he's, like, almost sobbing, and Alucard drives a stake through his heart. I hate it. Like, how the fuck is this supposed to set up the Dracula 100-year curse? Unless they're not gonna do that. In which case, what the fuck is the point of making a Castlevania anime? I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Castlevania anime. I feel like if they wanted to adapt a story from Castlevania, Castlevania 3 was... Well, it was a good one to pick. It wasn't good for changing a bunch of stuff. If you really wanted to adapt Castlevania into an anime, and keep in mind, I say this under the assumption that they would keep a lot of the important details and lore, instead of doing what they did, where they just winged it, and as far as I can tell, they didn't play any games other than, like, Symphony. And they definitely didn't play Castlevania 3. Definitely not. But they didn't really play any games other than Symphony, and maybe Curse of Darkness they played? I don't know, I feel like they just read the wiki for Curse of Darkness, though, because Hector and Isaac are completely different characters from how they were. Like I discussed earlier, Isaac is changed completely. He's no longer, like, a red-headed twink with, like, a fucking crazy demon following him everywhere. He's, like, an African, like, witch doctor kind of dude who, like... hates all people, or something like that. Which, granted, the hates all people thing is true, no matter which version. Father, don't be such a bitch. Remember the script. Hold on. What do you mean the script called for this? Oh my god. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they changed Isaac completely. Hector and Isaac's relationship is now completely different, where Hector and Isaac aren't really given much of a past relationship in Curse of Darkness. It's sort of left for you to fill in the blanks that they were both sort of generals in Dracula's army, and that neither of them really spoke a whole lot. That's all we really know. Hector doesn't really think of Isaac as anything other than another Devil Forge master, as far as we've seen so far, and that'll pretty much stay consistent unless there's some detail I'm forgetting. The Isaac in the show, however, speaks to Hector quite a lot, and they seem to be really close friends. They typically, like, if they're ever speaking to each other, they have this sort of, like, close bond, which is not true of the Hector and the Isaac in the game. And on top of that, there's the complete change in characterization for Isaac that changes him from someone that is, like, gifted with these strange powers and is just a completely twisted, evil, cruel person who is completely irredeemable, let's be honest, from what we've seen from him so far, to this character that's more like, I hate all people. Real sin is their interpretation of Castlevania 3 Dracula is that they didn't go Mega Ultra Chicken. Right? Where the fuck's my Mega Ultra Chicken, Netflix? Come on. Those characters were really fucked up. So they definitely didn't play Curse of Darkness. So really, that just leaves them having played Symphony. That's it. If they wanted to do a Netflix anime about Castlevania, and keep in mind, this is only if they keep the lore intact, they should have done Rondo of Blood, followed by Season 2, Symphony of the Night. There you go. Perfect anime. Just dedicate an episode or two to every area of the castle, and then have him explore, and then the reverse castle could be Season 3. And then if you want to continue it, you can do a backstory, like a prequel arc with Trevor and whatnot. But they've already fucked it so bad that I don't even want to see what they would do with Richter. Richter's already a character that struggles with characterization in the series, really. Like, the most he gets is, like, a few speaking lines in Rondo that don't really tell us a whole lot, other than the fact that he's just a normal Belmont who just cares about defeating Dracula and doing what's right. I guess he has, like, a pretty neat relationship with Maria, where he accepts that Maria is able to do a lot of great things, and that she's able to take care of herself, and thus he journeys with her. But we don't really see a whole lot of them interacting. Damn, this makes me want to see an anime that's actually good out of this. But no, we'll never get it. Even if it does happen, it'll be bad. Yeah, Season 3, Grant will attack with a whip, Sypha will cast Chilling Ice Storms, and I don't know who Trevor is. Oh, Watch Mojo. You motherfuckers. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't think there will ever be a day where I'm not angry about the Netflix show existing, honestly. I get that some people like it, but to them I say play the games. Enjoy the lore for what it is. Granted, there's not really, like, an order you can play the games in that really, like, gives you a lot of the lore up front. Really, just start with Symphony and do the Metroidvanias from there. Hell, do them in chronological order. Do it Symphony of the Night and then Harmony of Dissonance? No, Harmony of Dissonance, then Symphony. And then do... Like, I guess Harmony of Dissonance can go wherever. But I guess it gives you, like, a base for the lore. The hero is very emotionally unstable Alucard, who's not too powerful. Oh my god. It's CW show Alucard. You ever want to watch 15 seasons of Supernatural with a Castlevania skin? Here you go. I say this as someone who's watched 15 seasons of Supernatural. That show's very strange. I don't even know if I can recommend it. It's like, it's such a time investment, and the good episodes are like very far in between, with a lot of stupid bullshit randomly thrown in. Then again, I built my audience off of Sonic fans, so, you know, maybe. Alright, it's about time to end it off, I'd say. Went 15 minutes over how far I wanted. Said before, instantly Symphony of the Night Alucard, let's ignore it. He was once a different person. Yeah, no, Alucard used to be a completely different person. They completely forget that Symphony of the Night was a journey that changed Alucard. Completely. Alucard, I mean, he never had a disdain for human life, but his approach was always that he was a horrible being that didn't deserve, like, to exist, really, and he always puts himself to sleep, and he only ever wakes himself up to stop Dracula. And let's be honest, he doesn't ever really need to do that all that often. You'll see, from this point in the series onward, Alucard will only ever wake himself back up one more time. And it won't even be in a main character role. He's a side character in the next game that he's in. Granted, there's lore reasons for that. Very specific ones. That will have an entire stream dedicated to talking about that piece of lore, maybe. I've considered it because it's a huge piece of lore that isn't in any of the games, really. But yeah, no, Symphony Alucard is a completely different person at the beginning of the game as he is at the end of the game, because, again, his approach is always that he's just like a blight, and that he only exists to stop his father, and that he doesn't really want to get too close to humans or whatever. And he walks out of Symphony having 2 close human friends, and yes, he puts himself back to sleep, but it's this time, it's not out of a hatred for vampires, like he had before, clearly, at the beginning of the game, but it's out of a dedication to rise and stop Dracula next time he's needed. Which I think is, like, a really good character change, and an anime could have totally detailed that, but nope. No. No. No, that doesn't happen. Instead, it's just, oh, he has some banter with Trevor, and now suddenly he's just Symphony Alucard. Holy shit, I hate the Netflix show. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Maybe someday I'll watch the ending of it, and I'll post my reaction to it or something. Maybe. Not right now, though. Anyways, yeah, it's almost 1 a.m., so I feel like it's a good idea to end it off here. Let's see, what's coming up? Oh, yeah, cutting out Grant, too. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. Let's see, upcoming stuff. Maybe we'll put him in. You never know, guys. No, they won't put him in. They will never put Grant in. Anyways, Monday. More Castlevania Curse of Darkness. We'll see how far we get. I have no idea how far we're going to get, but we'll see. Otherwise, that is going to be it for tonight. The stream will be up shortly. There's a Discord link down below if you feel like it. Yeah. Thank you for enjoying some Castlevania with me, and that's going to be it. Good night.